Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode in Freeholder. Freeholder is a really interesting roguelike strategy game that hit Steam a couple of months ago. In it, you take care of 3 fugitive slaves in the time of Roman Empire, and you try to make them survive through the extortion of the Roman official that have noticed that they are the, runaway slaves. I probably will explain this better if we actually play the game. So let's start now and deal with all the mechanics as we go. So we need to enter our name. Let's go with Alfapiomega. And we need to choose a gender for our main character, which is going to be us. So let's go with male, and these are the characters that you can have in the game. Each have a very distinct characteristics. We have a gardener, a ranger, an agent, a warrior, an initiate, artisan, and a rancher. Now I have the best experience with ranger and gardener. I tried the others but didn't really like them, so I think we're gonna go with the ranger, a hardened survival expert who is most at home in the forest, exceptionally skilled with ranged weapons of all types. Ranger is pretty cool. I will show you why in a second. The other ones are cool as well. Each have their own distinctive skills, but again, I have in my experience, Ranger feels the best. So let's take the Ranger. Now we have a couple of skills that we can take with Ranger. Tracking. The Ranger now has improved hunting success and automatically assesses the concentration of game or predators in a hex. A critical skill for those who wish to rely on game to eat. I'm gonna take tracking. The other ones are pretty cool, but we have the marksmanship innate skill. The Rangers receive a combat bonus from ranged weapons based on experience level and can equip any ranged weapon without restriction. Ranger will be our capital unit in this game because we need food. Now, this is the main screen. First I'm gonna read through this book, which is our journal, and then I'm gonna try to explain how the game is played, and then we are going to play it. Sounds good, right? I think so. So, it's Martius the 4th, I guess. Martius the 4th. SPQR Annum. Oh, this is CD that's 150. Wow. XX1X, so that's 29, so it's 179 year, I think. 179. This is 150. Yeah, 179. So it's March of the year 179. I can still hear the mocking laughter of Marius in my ears. To have come so far and to have fallen into Roman hands at the last minute seems like fate, but the gods yet offer us a drop of the nectar of hope to bolster our resolve. The fool will pay for underestimating us. For now, we must focus on obtaining the rudiments of survival and amassing the wheat shipment along with some money for his continued indulgence. We must have time to reverse our fortunes, and for now we can buy it. The Republic is weak and corrupt, and consumed by internal warfare. Now is the time to seize what we can and hold fast. Let the die be cast. So this is our map, the villa where we live. The back story of the game is that the 3 runaway slaves, in this case Alfapiomega, Lydia and Caius, has ran away from slavery and they found an abandoned villa. But at the moment that they reached the villa, a guy named Marius, I think was the guy who we heard about a second ago, a tax officer, notices them and realizes they're runaway slaves. However, he offers them a way out. If we can bribe him, which is 2 denarii, I think this is denarii, in bribe, and 16 grain will be provided for Rome, and the bribe for him, of course, he will let us be, he will let us live. However, this amount increases every year, so basically it's a run against the clock. We need to do whatever we can to bribe him and have enough wheat ready for Rome. If we fail in either of these, he will basically apprehend us and return us to slavery. Now, how do we do that? well, we have some fields here that are, one of them is loam, one of them is silt. They're both rich at this point. We have a forest, a meadow with Barnabas the mule at this point. We have a marsh next to us, which is unclaimed, and we have a mountain here, which is unclaimed. Now we have a certain amount of actions for each of the 3 characters we have. Alfapiomega is a ranger. Lydia and Caius are both unskilled farm hands, I think. Yeah, farm hands, they call them at this point. So they will become whatever they will become once they reach the 24 XP. Alfapiomega needs... how much? 36 to level. Okay. So basically it's simple. You need to make enough money and you need to make enough of a crop for Rome to survive. So we have at this point 50 storage, out of which 24 is taken. We have 18 firewood, 6 pickled asparagus, which is taking place. We have enough heat and we have enough nutrition for this moment. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna send my primary character to go and hunt, because every turn we need to eat. We need at least, I think, 15 points of nutrition. And we're gonna get to that when the time comes, but for now, bear with me. So, as you notice, the game here is dense, so it's a good place to hunt at. So let's go with survival and hunting. Great! We got some sinew and some hides, and we got great meat out of this. That's an awesome start. Game is still populous there, which is good, but we need to get Alfapiomega a bow to get him hunt better. So I'm gonna check what we need in the simple workshop to get a bow. Bows and arrows. So bow needs 1 pole, 2 sinews. So we don't have enough sinews, so let's go and hunt again. I'm gonna explain why I'm doing this in a second. So we just got, you know, a simple meat. Not a big problem. And the last thing I'm gonna do is send him to claim these mountains. Because as you can see, there is less game there now. It's only sparse. However, this mountain has still a populous amount of game. Okay, Lydia, your turn. Now Lydia is gonna be our farmer. She's gonna turn into gardener. Now we could start farming here by pulling and sowing. We have a number of things we could do here. The most important for us is summer and winter wheat. You know, we need to have these because we need to have wheat for Rome. But the best moment when to plant the summer wheat is in summer, so we're gonna plant it in July. For now, Lydia is gonna start collecting stuff for us in the forest. We need to do several things. First, we need to get a silo, which takes 20 timber. This is where we are going to store quantities of grain, which will no longer count against your storage cap and will never be affected by warehouse, flooding or fires. This is really important. We also need to upgrade to a large storehouse, which requires 10 timber, 10 clay and 5 reeds. Now we can get reeds from marsh, we can get timber from the forest. I'm not sure if we could get clay out of the marsh at this point, but let's not deal with that at this moment. First we need the silo. So let's go and chop timber. So she chopped 6 timber for us, which is good. We need more though. Now we have 11. Caius, on the other hand, will be our trader basically. He's gonna do whatever we need him to do, but he's also gonna go and trade in the city. We can send an amount of food and other things to the city every turn to earn money. Money, as you see, are gonna be used for the bribe. We can also buy some emergency things here if we need food, smoked fish, timber or firewood. Most of this we can do ourselves. So for now, Caius is gonna go and claim the marsh, and then he's gonna be sent to the city. We're gonna ship one of this great meat, one of this normal meat, one of these hides, and I want to ship off timber. Nah, that's just useless. So we're gonna sell 1 meat and 1 great meat and 1 hide. Now I could sell 2 hides, but if you notice, the first hide is sold for 14, and the second would be sold for only 10. Third one for 7. So basically it's best to sell your things over great amount of time. This way we're gonna get 40 sesterces. Are these small ones? I think so. Sorry if I'm botching that up. So he's gonna do that, and we're gonna be happy. So we earned our gold. We got some timber and we got some meat on this turn. So what now? Well, we end the turn. At the end of each turn, you need to make sure that your characters, plural, have enough heat and enough nutrition. As we hunted, we have 2 great meats which would perish through the season. So you either need to sell them or consume them. Now what's the point of having more than the necessary 50 nutrition? Well, each of the characters have good health and they take normal meal. But you can go with starvation, major meal, normal meal, or hearty meal, each having a different amount of nutritious demand. Starvation can kill your character, well, at this health anyway, at the good health. Major meal will lower your health, normal meal will keep it at the same level, but the hearty meal will make your health better. So we're gonna go with hearty meal for each of the characters because it's important to have the best possible health. You are less prone to disease, your actions have better chance of succeeding, and you generally can do a lot of interesting things when you have better health. So let's continue like this and pass on to the next turn. Now it's April. April is a nice month, isn't it? So what we're gonna do here now is we're gonna hunt in the mountains with Alfapiomega, hoping to get... Well, we got normal meat and another hide. The game is now sparse in both of these areas. So let's try our luck in the forest. Nice! We got 2 great meat. That is more than enough. And now the area is desolated. Well, that sucks. But we can try... Well, you know what? We're gonna send Alfapiomega to collect food. Well, timber, not food. Collect timber, of course. Now, how much does the silo cost? 20 timber. So Caius will now try his best to get us 20. Nice. And Ovidia will build it. Okay. And as we earned some meat and hides and... Well, we're gonna keep the sinew for a bow. But we're again going to send Caius to the city to sell the stuff. Now we could go with 1 great meat and 1 normal meat, but I want to keep the great meats for nutrition, so we're just gonna sell the normal meat and 1 of the hides as we did before. So that gives us another 31 sesterces. So let's do that, and we can end the turn again. Now the nutrition, you already know what I'm gonna do. So we... Oh! What happened to... Lydia got sick. Okay, well that's a problem. But as we have enough nutrition, you can see that her poor health can now be turned into fair with a hearty meal. So this is the reason why you should keep your characters at high health. Otherwise they might die on you. We have some pickled asparagus as emergency, but I'm not gonna deal with that right now. So she's pretty sick, which sucks. But now it's May. We're approaching the season when we will need to start planting the wheat. She will take care of that, but for now, how are we going to deal with this? We still need more sinew, so we need to, as this area is desolated and this mountain has only sparse amount of game in it, to try to find a different place where we could hunt. So let's send Alfapiomega here to survey the land. It's heathlands, unclaimed. game populous. That's great. And we got 6 lavender as a bonus. While out surveying, Alfapiomega discovered a lavender thicket. Good. And we procured 6 lavender. How nice of us. Now someone needs to go fishing. So I think we're gonna send... You know what? We're gonna send Lydia to claim this land. And Alfapiomega will try to hunt there. Well, he was a bit successful, but nothing really good. Too bad. So, instead of doing something else, our Lydia is gonna try to fish. She got a simple single fish. Not bad, but it's not enough. Fish has a nutrition of 6, I think, and meat of 10. So we have only 16. So Kairos will try his luck as well. Oh, that's better. 2 fish. And let's send him to the town to sell some of our extra hides. We could sell a bit of the lavender. Okay. So we're at almost 4 denarii now. So let's end the turn and see what's gonna happen. So 2 fish is 12 nutrition, we get 22. We need a hearty meal for Lydia so that she gets back to good health. And if Kairos had robust, well, the thing is, you can't have better than excellent health. You can get to robust, but it only works for the current moment. It will go down back to excellent soon. We don't have enough nutrition to have all of us on robust. So let's just get Alfapiomega in there because he's our hunter and he needs the best possible rolls. So let's go like this. Now, the game is still populous in the Heathlands, so let's send Alfapiomega to hunt and hope for the best. Oh, he missed. That's really bad. So let's try it again. Nope. Okay. 3rd time's the charm. Nope. Even the 3rd time he failed. That is really bad. Now how are we going to deal with this? Well, we can fall on the pickled asparagus if we want to in this season, but I'd much rather not do that. The reason why I'm pondering this is because we need to start planting our crop. I'm thinking that Lydia is gonna plant 1 of the wheat now and the 2nd batch next time, and Kairos could fish. Okay, we got 2 fish. Okay, only 2, but that's better than nothing. So Lydia, I never remember which one of these is the best one. We got... This is sand, silt, and loam. Okay, we need... The best soil is a loam. So this is the best place to farm at. So we have just plowed and sowed our first batch of wheat. It's gonna take 4 months, 4 turns to grow. Next turn we're gonna go with the other farm one and hope for the best. So let's end the turn now and see how we're doing on food. So we get 12 nutrition. That is really not good. We need at least 18. So if we go with the pickled asparagus, 2 of those, we will get to 22. Okay, sounds about fair. So, Alfapiomega, again, you need to hunt. Oh, nice, we finally get 2 sinews. Good. Good for us, but only 1 piece of meat. So let's try our luck in the mountains. Okay, he had a bit of luck with the meat. Now, we need Lydia to plow and sow the other farm. So you can see that we have estimated yield of 14 here and 13 here. The reason is because we haven't yet... What's this? Summer wheat has been damaged by the violent storms. Oh no! Well, That's the reason why it has been damaged. But we're gonna overwork Alfapiomega, which will take away a bit of his health. He's gonna water this crop. We can't water this one, and I think I'm gonna send him to chop down some timber. Could be a good idea, because we need to make him the bow. We don't have any timber, so if he chops down this, then we will get some timber, and we can make him the bow today. Sounds about right. So we get 6 timber. He can now create a bow for himself. Where is it? Here. And we need to create a pole. And then... oh, he's out. Okay, never mind. We'll do that next turn. So Caius will now go and try our luck with fishing. Nothing. Well, let's try it again. Okay, 1 fish, that's good. We will have enough food for this turn. So let's end it. And see how we're doing. 26 nutrition, great. That's enough for everyone to eat a full hearty meal. I'm happy. So now, Lydia will go and water our crop. The market for timber has raised. Okay. It's not a hot month, so we can water both of these. 14 and 13, that's way more than we actually need at this point, which is good. Now, Alfapiomega will... wait, we're gonna send Caius to craft the bow. And Alfapiomega is gonna have the bow here. So it increases his range and gives a hunting bonus, so that should be fine. We need to send him, though, to hunt here. There are some predators. Oh, we got great meat. This is the place where we have the mule. And you can see that there are some wolves here, which means that they might be, well, desperate to kill us. Nice, we get some hides and some great meat from this. It's working fine so far. Do I want to do this again? Yeah, we got another great meat. So Caius, can you get to the town and sell some of this? So we can sell one of the hides, one of the meats, and one of the lavender. 39 funds, which should be enough for us to get to 4 denarii. Nice. So it's ended the turn. Eat heartily. Everyone is doing fine. And Lydia is gonna go and water the farms. The reason why I'm checking it twice every time is because sometimes we have hot weather and you need to water it more than once, otherwise your wheat will suffer. And we don't want that, you know? We definitely don't. So we could hunt here, or we could hunt somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure where the best course of action to hunt be. Sparse. This is desolated, so definitely not the forest. Let's try our luck here. Nice! Sinew and great meat. So we have enough food for now. Let's send Alfapiomega to survey, say, this area. A lake! Not bad. Not bad. So we could create a stone pit here if we had enough wood. We might chop timber here with both our characters. Caius, can you get into the city? Yes, you can. So sell... how much is for the sinew? 18. I think I'll keep it for now. We have the hides, the lavender. Let's sell that. 39 denarii. And you can go and chop down some more timber. So we have 11. We're gonna create a stone pit here in the meadow so that we have some form of how to get stone. Now I'm not entirely sure what exactly we need for expansion. We need timber, clay, and reed. We can get reed, but I don't know how we could get clay. We need stormy weather, I think, to get it out of the marsh. We'll check that next turn. So, let's confirm. Eat a hearty meat. Everyone is on robust. That's great. So what happened? Barnos the mule was indifferent to your presence. Was indifferent to the presence of nearby wolves. Oh, we have more wolves here. God damn it. 1 great meat, 2 great meats, and 4 hides. Damn. Alfapiomega is just rocking this. And it's raining, so we don't need to water our farms. Gather reeds. I think we might be able to get... No, that's just fishing. Damn. Can you make... no. We can just get the reeds. We don't have any source of clay. That kind of sucks. As we have enough food and we're taking care of the farm, I think it's kind of fine to think that we don't need to deal with this anymore. So let's go and dig the stone pin here so that we can get stone. I don't know if we can use the stone for anything now. Upgrade insulation. We need clay and timber for that. It's actually quite an important thing for the winter. Add a woodshed. Timber and reed. Perfect place to keep firewood. Okay, this is good. We need that. So, chop me some timber. More timber, please. Okay, we got 6. And can Caius get... Oh no, he can't. Okay, because it's too bad of weather. So I think you can actually chop me some timber too. We get 9. We'll need some other boys to chop the timber because you can see that we're getting less and less of it there. So eat a hearty meal, everyone. And we could overwork at this point. I think that it might be worth it. That's gonna take away some of our health, but as it's raining, we don't really need to water anything, so we could just enjoy ourselves. So let's hunt for more wolves. 2 great meats. It's great for getting some insane amount of hides here. And we'll need to gather some of the reeds. Okay, that's 3. That's 6. And we need some timber. So where could the forest be? Overwork you as well as survey land. Parsnip patch. Oh, we got 8 parsnip. Nice. Meadow. Oh, that's not what I was hoping for, though. God damn it. Oh, can you survey the sun? Okay, we have forest here. At least that's good. So Caius can overwork himself, claim this land, and chop timber here. Good. Now we can build... Where is... Here. Add woodshed. So that freed up some space for us. We got 26 storage now and 18 firewood, and we should really be preparing for the upcoming of winter. So let's gather more firewood and hope that we will be fine. Diana smiles on you. Alfapiomega easily gathers up 8 bundles of firewood. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So let's end the turn now. And we are getting frostbite. So we need to auto-supply firewood so nobody frees up because it's December. The parsnips will perish if we don't eat them. How much does each of them give? Okay, it's 6. Okay, we'll need to eat them. If we add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 24. Okay, we have enough food for the next turn. So let's just enjoy this and see what we can do. So we can now harvest this crop. How much will it take? 2 actions. Good. Okay, so we have harvested the wheat, and can we... No, we can't. Damn, I was hoping we could sow in the winter corn, but we can't. Too bad, too bad. Well, we have enough parsnips to last now, and we have enough firewood, so what I think we should do is... What can we construct in here in the villa? Add cellar, timber, clay, and stone. Or... we don't have the clay, that's a problem. Construction. We need to find a place where... Oh, here we can gather clay. Awesome. 5, nice. So what else do we need? We need 10 clay, 5 more timber. Okay, got it. So... Okay, we get 9 clay. Can we use his action? He has a free hunting action, and I think he can't use it. Oh, we can use it to gather reed. So let's do that. We're preparing. We're preparing. So let's confirm this. Eat all of our parsnips. And continue. We got enough weed, so that's fine. Apply fertilizer. Cost 10 units of fertilizer cannot be applied to a field of max nutrient level. Where do we have our fertilizer? 10 units. Okay, I think that loam is better, so apply the fertilizer here from our horse who is producing us fertilizer. We get 9 clay. I think that we need 1 more clay, 5 more timber, and more reed. But at this point we really need to hunt more, so... Okay, hunting. Hunting more. God damn it, we got a ton of hides. We need to start selling them, seriously. Can Kairos get into the town now? Yeah, he can, so he's gonna go. So we need to chop timber. We got 7. And Lydia is gonna chop timber here. That's 13. 13 and 4 reed and not enough clay. So you will go and gather clay here. So you got 13 clay. So we just missed the reeds. But you really need to go to the town now and ship some of the goods we have. Not the meat, but the hides. Let's sell 1. The reeds can be sold. Clay could be sold. Let's sell clay. Let's keep the sinews. Lavender. Okay. Sounds about right. Good. Now we can end the turn. Please choose a skill. Okay, Alfapiomega has leveled up. Pathfinding. When hunting, the ranger now takes the best of 2 rolls, or a wild home. Allows the ranger to take 1 action each turn in an unclaimed hex. This can ease the strain on the resources of your claimed hexes and open up new options. It's actually pretty good. Or forestry. Clear cut actions in forest and automatic assesses the health of the forest in a hex, as well as preventing loss of timber levels when the ranger collects it. Oh! That's interesting. You would like that. Or foraging. Let's go with pathfinding though. Okay, everybody eats as much as they can. You got enough. No, we need more firewood soon. So Vidya, tell me, what do we need to upgrade the large storehouse? Okay, more clay. Nice. So how much does this take now? Actually require 2. Oh, I forgot, we don't need clay, we need reeds. Damn. Well, that's embarrassing. And predators, none. Okay, you need to hunt. Nice! Good job. So Caius is not gonna be able to... How much does it take for you to go there? 1 turn. So you can go and gather the reeds now. You get 7. So you can go to the town and sell most of it. So you sell 1 great meat, 1 major meat, some clay, 1 of the lavender and 1 of the hides. Okay, 59. We're creating a backup of money. That's good. 5 denarii and 48 sesterci. We got enough food, so what can you do? Oh, we could... I see. There are willow saplings here, so we might want to deal with that. I heard that they are pretty good, though I never really dealt with them at all. Well, you know what? Let's gather firewood instead, because it's getting quite cold. And I think this will be the end of the first year. Class change for Lydia. She can become a gardener or a ranger, but we want her a gardener because she will have an extra action point for the farming. A talented farmer with a green thumb and a bevy of practical knowledge. Gardeners make growing crops much safer and easier. And she can be a speed reaper. The first harvest each month performed by the gardener costs only 1 action. In addition, cover crop is now a 3 action. Threshing. The party receives a cash refund when planting beans and wheat, and the yields per each are improved when planting. Threshing, okay. And Caius can become a rancher or a ranger. He's gonna become a ranger and get... Actually... I only take 1 action each turn in an unclaimed action. So let's get him a wild home. So, the path of history shifts ever so slightly. You have survived another year. Well done. Take stock for a moment and steel yourself for the challenges ahead. Fortuna Secunda. So this will bring us to year number 2, where we are going to have more demands from the evil Marius.